When my daughter called me dad instead of daddy, I broke every speed limit to reach her school. My daughter Lily has called me daddy since she learned to talk. She's 15 now, and her friends tease her about it constantly. They say it's childish, that she's too old for it, but she never cared. You'll always be my daddy, she told me on her 13th birthday. Dad is what kids call their fathers when they stop loving them. It became our thing, our inside joke, our unbreakable rule. In 15 years, through every fight, every slammed door, every I hate you phase that teenage girls go through, she never once called me dad. Not when she was embarrassed in front of her friends. Not when I grounded her for sneaking out. Not once. So when she called me from school and her voice came through the speaker saying, "Hey dad, can you pick me up early?" My blood turned to ice in my veins. I kept my voice steady, even though my hands were already shaking. "Everything okay, sweetheart?" "Yeah, I just don't feel good. Stomach thing. Can you come to the front office?" Her voice was calm. Too calm. Like she was reading from a script someone else had written. In the background, I heard nothing. No hallway noise, no other students talking, no announcements. Just dead silence in a building that holds 2,000 kids. "I'll be right there," I said carefully. "Love you, daddy's girl." That was our emergency phrase. If everything was actually fine, she would say, "Love you more, daddy." She always said it. Instead, she whispered, "Love you too, dad." Then the line went dead. I was already sprinting to my car before I processed what was happening. My office was 25 minutes from her high school on a normal day. I made the highway doing 95, weaving through traffic like a complete maniac while calling 911 with shaking hands. My daughter just gave me a distress signal from Lincoln High School. Something is very wrong. The dispatcher asked me to slow down and explain what I meant by distress signal. She called me dad. She has never called me that word in her entire life. She's telling me she's in danger without being able to say it out loud. Someone is listening to her. There was a long pause on the line. "Sir, we're receiving multiple calls from Lincoln High right now. What is your daughter's name?" My heart completely stopped. "Lily Brennan, freshman. Please tell me what is happening at that school." The dispatcher's voice changed to something more urgent. "Units are already en route. Sir, do not approach the building when you arrive." I hung up and pressed the accelerator to the floor. I pulled onto campus and saw 6 police cars with lights flashing, officers crouched behind their vehicles with weapons drawn. Parents were screaming behind a police tape line 200 feet from the main entrance. A helicopter circled overhead. I jumped out and ran toward the building until an officer tackled me hard into the grass before I made it halfway. "Sir, you cannot go in there. That's my daughter inside. She called me. There's an armed individual in the building. SWAT is en route. You need to stay back." I looked at the school. Every blind was drawn. Every door shut. Somewhere behind those walls, my 15-year-old daughter was speaking in code because someone dangerous was close enough to hear everything she said. Then I heard a single gunshot echo from inside the building, and my entire world collapsed into that sound. The next 12 minutes were the longest of my entire life. Officers finally breached the east entrance, and I heard shouting, commands, pure chaos. Students started flooding out the emergency exits, running, crying, some of them covered in blood that wasn't theirs. I scanned every single face desperately. Then I saw her. Lily came out with her arm wrapped around a younger girl, guiding her toward the paramedics. When she spotted me behind the tape, she broke into a dead sprint. I caught her, and we both collapsed onto the grass, sobbing into each other. "I knew you'd come," she kept repeating. "I knew you'd understand what I meant." She told me a former student had entered through a side door with a weapon, gone straight to her classroom, started making demands. When he let students call their parents to say goodbye, Lily used our code. "My teacher didn't make it, Daddy, but I got 6 kids into the supply closet because you always taught me to stay calm. You promised the signal would work." She still calls me Daddy.